Hi, welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today we're going to be doing a taste test review on the Mountain House chicken and dumplings. So I've been giving Mountain House quite a bit of grief. All of the other meals I've had are significantly older than this. It's the old packaging, probably 15 years old if I had to guess. Chicken and dumplings is not a flavor that I had seen before. I've had a lot of the lasagnas, the chili mac, beef stew. None of those are any good. But I had a chance to see some of the more current offerings from Mountain House, so I thought I'd give them a try. This is a double serving. So this was, I think this was $8. This was from Cabela's. Now they had Alpine Air and Mountain House. My last experience with Alpine Air wasn't all that great. And some of the offerings from Mountain House sounded like something I would actually order. So I like chicken and dumplings quite a bit. My mom makes really good chicken and dumplings, but I bet it's not going to taste like hers. If this is the kind of thing you like, go ahead and subscribe, click like, and ring the bell to be notified of my latest videos. Leave me a comment in the comment box below. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram at Burning River Bushcraft. For some of my more detailed outdoor classes, I also teach at OutdoorCore.com. So as I mentioned, this is a 2-serving pack. So this is a 600 calorie packet here. We got 25 grams of fat, 9 grams of saturated fat, cholesterol's 95 milligrams, 1,780 milligrams of sodium, 61 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 12 grams of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. And again, none of that matters if this thing tastes bad. I have high hopes for this meal. Like I said, I am a pretty big fan of chicken and dumplings. That might work out against it in this case because this is something I'm familiar with. This is not some weird random name of a made-up food. I know chicken and dumplings, so I am going to be kind of hard on this to make sure it tastes good enough to eat. So if you're trying to pack light, this is 4.5 ounces, and the overall size of this is pretty decent too. I've had some of those Mountain House size bags that were just pretty darn large. Well, this definitely is not the chicken and dumplings I am thinking of. This is definitely not a southern style chicken and dumplings. I see peas, I see carrots. These crouton looking things I assume are going to be the dumplings. But at least I see food. I can recognize things that are in here. It's not just a pile of mush and spices. So the directions on this is 1 1/3 cup boiling water, let it sit 5 minutes, stir it up, let it sit another 4 minutes. So 10 minutes is about normal. 15 minutes like I've had on some of the meals, that seems like it takes forever, especially when you're hungry. Water's boiling now, so let's get this thing started. Here's my 1 1/3 cup of boiling water. I'm just gonna stir this up with a stick. It's all stirred up, all sealed up, so we'll let it sit its appropriate amount of time and then we'll give it a taste test. So this one has had plenty of time to hydrate. I was doing 2 videos at once and kind of lost track of the time. I did stir it when it should have been stirred. And it's not too bad looking. Not too bad smelling, actually. You've just got to get it out of your head that this is not Mom's chicken and dumplings. This kind of looks like a chicken pot pie. Here's a picture here. I do see chicken, I do see carrots, I see peas, and I see dumplings. So it looks good. It smells pretty good. That's not bad at all. That was actually chicken. I could taste it, and it tasted like a piece of chicken. That's not always the case with some of these meals. So rehydration, even though this had plenty of time and the water was 100% boiling when I put it in, I still have some harder dumplings. That almost tastes exactly like a pot pie. So like the crust of a pot pie. It wasn't hard as a rock, but it was not like a dumpling. So this is surprisingly good. The only issue I'm having right now is A, it's not like Mom's, but we can't really count that. And B, probably every third or fourth bite, I'm getting just a hard dumpling, and it's not incredibly hard or anything. It's almost like a softened crouton. But yeah, the flavor is surprisingly good. The texture, the taste, I can taste everything in here. This is really surprising. I am completely shocked by this meal. I have nothing bad to say about it. Even the crunch is not terribly hard. It's just something that's not a dumpling. You just got to crunch through it just a little bit. It really doesn't taste like chicken and dumplings to me. But Mountain House is not responsible for my mom and my grandma and my great-grandma cooking chicken and dumplings that look nothing like this. I wouldn't call this chicken dumplings. If I was in a marketing room, I would say, hey, let's call this thing a chicken pot pie. And if that was the case, I might not have bought it. So perhaps this is just slightly misleading. Go ahead and leave me a comment in the comment box if you're used to eating chicken and dumplings with peas and carrots in them. You know, maybe that's just an Appalachian thing to have chicken and dumplings without that. I don't know. So the Mountain House chicken and dumplings is absolutely a thumbs up. This is actually a very, very good meal. I would recommend this to anybody. This is probably on par with like a boxed meal or canned dumplings or something from a store. There is no compromise with this. Probably the only negative is it ain't Mom cooking it. So till next time, this has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you soon.